Hello folks, this is Brian here from StreamWise Solutions, Connected Living Made Easy. Today we are going to cover streaming service YouTube TV for live and local channels and what happens and what do you do when you get logged out and need to sign back in again. Don't ask me why this happens. It could be a YouTube TV update, it could be a Fire TV Amazon update, I have no idea, but it doesn't happen very often, fortunately, and fortunately it's actually a quite simple fix if you have a couple key things, which I'm going to show you about now, so stay tuned. So basically, first I want to show you what's going on. I'm just using the Fire TV remote, going over to my YouTube TV, I'm clicking on it to watch local channels or cable channels. Again, StreamWise Solutions is not a service provider, so we don't keep any of your login info. We don't have anything to do with YouTube TV. The other one's charging you, every month for their service. You can certainly contact them, but this is the quick, easy fix. So when you click on this, every once in a while, YouTube TV will get signed out, just like Netflix, right? Netflix, you have your email and your password to sign in. Same thing with YouTube TV. You don't want to try it for free because that's just basically signing up for service again. All you want to do is move the cursor to the right. You can see how it's in white now for sign in on the right here. So once it's on the sign in option, I want to hit the center select button and that will load up this screen. Now it tells you exactly what to do on here. All you need to do is either on your cell phone or your computer, preferably whatever one's already logged in with your YouTube TV logged in. Because keep in mind, that same email and password that you used for YouTube TV, you can access it anywhere, phone, browser, Fire TV stick, what have you. So the way that YouTube TV wants you to log back in is to go to either your mobile device or your computer, just like it says in step 1 here, to that URL, and then enter in that code. So I am actually going to take a picture of that with my phone because I think that's the easiest way to do it, so that way I can remember it. And then I'm going to go to my web browser and pull up this website, tv.youtube.com/start. So I'm going to pull up my browser here on my computer, my laptop. Let's go back so I can kind of show you where I started. So we'll just type in tv.youtube.com. Now if I was already logged in, it'd be even more efficient. But I want to actually log out first, so I think I'm actually just going to go to tv.youtube.com, hit enter. Now you can see this is acting like I haven't signed up yet because I'm not signed in, right? So you don't want to try it for free. You want to go up to the top right hand corner here. You can see where my mouse is and click sign in. Now keep in mind, you can sign in with a Gmail account or you can sign in a lot of times with another email address. If you're a StreamWise customer recently, at least, you should have a password sheet, and it should say on there whatever your Google account or your login account is for that. It should be your main email address. Even if you have a different Gmail account, you have to sign in with the right one, otherwise it's not going to recognize it. In this case, I actually have a business account which I don't want to use, so I'm going to click on use other account. And this would be if you had like an AOL account or a Yahoo account or some other Gmail account that you use to log in. Again, we don't save this information for security reasons, so you need to look at that leave behind folder and the password sheet that we left at your house when we did the install, and it should just be that email. So in this case, that's the other key, is if you don't know what that is, you got to find that out first. So I'm actually going to use my other Gmail account. So this is kind of the long-winded way, but it's really simple when you know whatever email and password it is. Otherwise you need to basically just kind of guess. So in this case, I'm logging in to my YouTube TV account with a different Gmail address. It's having me type that in. It's having me type in my password. Once I type that stuff in, yeah, it's asked me for some other nonsense. I'm just clicking OK. Basically, I'm in my work profile. Now I moved over to my personal profile. The way you can tell this too, by the way, is this little logo in the top right. That's whatever Gmail you're logged into. And this is the same thing on your Fire Stick. Your Fire Stick is exactly the same. So if you have a second TV that's still logged in and you're not sure which email address you use and you can't find your password sheet that we left behind for you, the other option is go to the other Fire Stick, and in the top left corner, you'll actually see something similar to this, where it actually has your little logo up here, and you can click on it and see what email address is logged in. That actually is the case in your Fire TV Stick as well. So you can see now on the website, I'm actually logged in. I can actually go to my library. I can set recordings. I can do anything from here that I can do in my Fire Stick. Most importantly, though, I want to, now that I'm logged in, type in the rest of that. Remember, we took the picture on the Fire Stick with the start. Once I type that in, it's going to ask me for my code. I took a picture with my cell phone. I could just go back to the Fire Stick and look at it there, but I actually took a picture with my cell phone because sometimes your computer's in a different room. So now I'm going to type in that code that it was giving me, which was SJLKYDJR. Now sometimes these codes expire if you've been kind of messing around with it too long, and you just have to go back to the Fire Stick, hit home, and then go into the YouTube TV app again and just kind of start from scratch, and it'll give you a new code. It's asked me which YouTube TV account, so again, it's the one I just logged in with. And I just want to click on allow, because basically I'm just saying that these accounts are associated. So now it's saying, okay, great, you can now enjoy it on your TV. You should notice on your Fire TV Stick, I'm going to close out of this browser, go back to the Fire Stick, and voila, I'm magically logged in here again. So again, that was the worst case scenario if you get logged out of YouTube TV. Pretty simple steps, especially if you know your email and password that's associated with it. If you don't, we have a separate video on how to contact YouTube TV for support, or you can just go to the website, just like any website, just like Netflix. You type in the email address it's associated with and you reset your password. You can see, again, I moved up to the top right corner. This is what I was talking about. If you click on, I'm just using the circle button to move right, and then the center select button. You can do this on any TV and see on your YouTube TV account what you're logged into. So you can see up in the top right corner it says bcavenue@gmail.com. So that's how I can tell what account and email address is associated with my YouTube TV account. And you can see the steps I took. You can do that either on your computer to sign in and get your YouTube TV account signed in again, or you can also do it on your phone if your phone is signed into YouTube TV as well. That should cover all the details. Thanks for tuning in, and like I said, if you can't get through that process or don't know some of the things, you can also go to your YouTube TV account here and go through and ask for support as well. There's a separate video for that as well, but it's through your YouTube TV account that you access YouTube TV support. All right, thanks.